So it is the mini trophy truck. All of you have been wanting to see it, and this is finally on my channel.
Which one do you like more? Who are you going to interview? You got to choose.
I think it's Caleb.
All right, here we go.
So, what's been the most hardest part?
Oh man, I mean, I think the hardest part of this truck has been the drive system on it. To try and get the power from that R1 motor to the tires.
That is a hard deal.
Yeah.
What is your most favorite part on the truck?
Ooh, man, I love the shape of the body, and I love the way that the wrap turned out. And if I was to throw one more, I love the way it sounds. It sounds like it's gonna eat you. It's crazy.
It does sound pretty good. What was like the most funnest part that you built it?
The most funnest part, definitely not the airbox. The airbox kicked my butt. I would say the funnest part, man.
Heck yeah.
I think the funnest part is when we mounted these KC lights on the top. That really made it feel like a trophy truck. That really improved the looks.
Sounded really fun.
It was really fun too to mount that seat. That seat, it made it feel really tight. It closed you in. The old seat was really small.
Yeah.
Those two things were easy to put on, and they were a big reward.
I remember the old seat was like 3 inches smaller. It was like up to here.
Yeah, it was tiny.
It was real tiny, yes. Like, how do you do like all brakes on all wheels or just the back?
So on this one, we did put front brakes on the front. We used a YFZ 450 four-wheeler front spindle and hub and brake and caliper. And so the front 2 wheels are braked, and then the rear axle's braked. So it does have all 4 tires braking, which is a big need when, you know, you can go about 100 miles an hour in it.
I don't want to go crashing down flip.
Yep.
And you stopped, and it just stopped, but it also broke the other thing.
We did. This thing does stop on a dime. You gotta smash the brakes. They're not very, like, you gotta really hit the brakes on this one.
That's like my go-kart. I can barely, you're like really trying to smash them.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and we did break the rear. That's why I was saying that's been the hardest part, is the rear drive system. We broke some of the bearings that were holding the sprockets together, but I think we got it fixed. We machined some billet bearing housings and put it all back together and reinforced it all, so it should be tough enough to hold up now.
I'm really scared that, like, all people know that sometimes you jump it and then the middle goes down.
Okay, you think it's gonna break in half?
I've seen a lot of it.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of people trying to do stuff. Like, if that ever happened on a dirt bike, it wouldn't be fun.
No, it wouldn't be any good. Hopefully we didn't cut too many tubes out of it, and hopefully when we jump it, it stays together. But I guess time will tell, right?
Yeah. I'm wondering if you fixed the bumper or if it's like still a little bit bent.
It's only fixed because we yanked it back up into place. But we didn't weld it. I'm sure I could tweak it again. These welds cracked right here, and that forced the bumper up into the grill. It's not very strong. It's really lightweight.
I'm thinking about when you can bend it. It's not that strong.
No.
Neither is the plastic.
No, this is all fiberglass, and it's really flimsy, but it's really light.
That's the most nice part about this truck is when you're wanting to get the chassis off, it's super easy, but it's a little bit heavier because you put some upgrades on it, like the CK lights. So it's a little bit heavier, but still pretty light.
It is still pretty light. It is. Before the motor got put in it, I could lift this thing in the back of the truck by myself. That's how light it was. Now, I don't think I could do it. It's pretty heavy now.
Yeah. How heavy are the wheels, are they?
The wheels, I want to say they're like 32 pounds a piece. They might be a little bit lighter than that, but they're somewhere around 32 pounds a piece. So they got a little bit heavier. They used to be golf cart wheels, and they were like really light, but they weren't made to go that fast, and they didn't have a lot of grip, and they weren't good for turning. These are way better at all that.
Yeah, I have right now, so like maybe a size bigger on my go-kart. Like, they're big go-kart. I mean, golf cart wheels. Like,
okay.
I've never seen golf cart wheels as small as the ones that you originally had on.
Yeah, they were a lot smaller. I think they were 2 or 3 inches smaller. So
Yeah.
these ones look better too, I think. What do you think?
They look really good.
Thank you.
Did you have to like put like the KC lights into like something to make sure they turn on, or?
Yep. So Alex wired the whole thing with a whole custom wiring harness, and it's ran on just a switch panel, and the engine charges a stator that charges the batteries, and it's plugged into the batteries. So it's bright. It's crazy bright. And it's cool because they're all LEDs, so they don't take a whole bunch of amps to run. They don't drain the battery too bad.
You know the back, the lights?
Yeah, the chase light.
Yeah, like, you know like how it like sometimes flashes pretty fast and then kind of slows down?
Yeah.
Is there something that you can control it? Like if you want to go fast or slow, or is it just to do that by itself?
Yeah, so you can program the KC chase light in the back to do whatever kind of pattern you want. So if you want it to all of them flash, or it go side to side and flash, or alternate and flash, you can program it any way you want. We just have it on one that it'll do all of them. It'll just kind of scatter it, and it's just kind of sporadic.
So a lot of this stuff is from your friends, right? Well, a lot of it is just buy, not much of it is from the shop, right?
No, from our friends like KC. Yeah, we had a couple of companies help us out on this, like PRP and KC Lights, that are some of the best in the industry. But a lot of the stuff is custom parts that are handmade from the shop, like the swing arm and the drive system. And so it's kind of a combined group effort to build this thing.
I did forget about the machines, all the machines. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
How heavy do you think this is altogether?
I would say I would be surprised if it was over 600 pounds. So, I mean, it's light enough that you can still lift the front of it up.
Barely lift almost the chassis. Just like a little bit of the chassis.
Yep, you can get the shocks to move a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know, probably, I'd be surprised if it was over 600 pounds. Somewhere in there.
It's probably like 400. I would be like surprised if it's 600.
You think? Yeah, you might be right. It might be lighter than that. Before we did the system, before we did all the upgrades, me and Alex could pick up the front and he'd get on the rear and we could pick it up, both of us. And I don't know if we could do that anymore. It's a little too heavy, I think. Who knows? We haven't got it on scales yet. Maybe we need to get it on scales soon.
I have a question.
All right.
Like front thing, it's all taped?
Yep.
The whole?
Yep.
Was that always made? Was that always there, or did you make it there?
No, so I built this fuel cell, designed this fuel cell, and I had our buddy Sean cut it all out, and they welded it together. And I mounted it in here, and this is the fill cap, so I had to take a hole saw to the fiberglass and cut it out right there. So that's where you put fuel in it.
So that's cut it out and.
Yep, with a hole saw, like with a drill gun, and just pop that thing out.
Is it like one of those things where it's like a hole, like a circle thing, and then you like drill it in?
Yep, that's exactly it.
I have my own toolbox, and I have a couple of those.
You got some hole saws? They're pretty handy when you need them.
I haven't used any of them.
You will.
So it's a pretty cool truck. I bet there's a lot more questions to ask, but I think you guys gotta go.
Well, I really appreciate all the questions and all the interest and the support that you've given to us by watching this this build on our YouTube channel.
I think I watched basically every video you guys had.
You're the man. We need people like you watching, and you're gonna build a truck just like this soon, right? Someday.
I think the mini Jeep is gonna be like this.
Yeah.
Because we already know we're gonna get some of these wheels for that.
Okay. Yeah. I think the mini Jeep. I think the mini Jeep needs some good upgrades, some good work done to it, right?
Well, we've turned it up to full throttle, so next thing we do is a powerful motor. I think we've tested it.
Good deal. Good deal.
Thanks for letting me interview it, though.
Absolutely, Bentley. Thanks for being here.
I hope that everybody watches you and subscribes to you, because I hope you get another one of those play buttons. Because I bet if you hit another 1,000, you can maybe get another one, another play button.
Oh.
We're still waiting to get the first one.
Are you?
But
We're a little ways from our next play button. Our next play button's 1 million. So that's a gold play button, and we're about 700,000 subscribers away from our next play button. So it might be a second, but I appreciate the plug. And if you're not subscribed to this guy, you got to get subscribed to this guy. He's gonna do some absolutely big things, and he's learning fast. He's way smarter than any kid his age I've ever met. So I'm glad to be your friend, Bentley.
thanks. It's like a real Baja truck, but it has.
What kind of engine does it have in it?
It has a motor from a bullet bike.
That's what they put in there?
Yep, bullet bike motor. So it's got real trophy truck wheels. Casey lights, Casey, and also Casey. So they love Casey. Oh yeah. The lights on the back, trophy truck lights, which they basically flash, which is everybody's nightmare when lights are flashing on the road. Yep, they definitely tested it in the sand.